Well, hi again. Same day. What do you think of that? We just tidied up after dinner, and Thane looked at the bananas and said, "Do you want these ones?" And he actually quoted Dr. Seuss's, bad banana with a greasy black peel, which I think he's so funny. Anyway, I said, "Nah, go ahead, throw them out," because we had new ones. And I went, wait, that little recipe that I made today. Instead of the applesauce, I can use bananas and still just use 3 ingredients. So let's do it really fast, okay? Because you know why? Also, because I had this open, the sweetened condensed milk. And if you didn't see that video, it's an easy one for kids. All it is self-rising flour, 2 cups, 1 cup of either applesauce or bananas. I don't see a reason it's not gonna work. And then half a cup, I think it's a half a cup. I don't even have the recipe in front of me anymore. I posted it. Yeah, half a cup of the sweetened condensed milk. So let's get going. I've said this before, but did you know monkeys don't peel from this end? Monkeys peel from this end. So I'll be a monkey. And it is easier sometimes to do it that way. So I just need a cup of this. So let me get the flour in first, okay? I'm just gonna do a dip. I'm gonna fluff it. Fluff, 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 fluff. Is that about a cup? This is me being fast. I'm fluffing it so it isn't like all crowded down in, you know what I mean? And that one was a little shy, so that one's better. Okay, now I can do the cup of banana. Let me get a little plate. Just a little plate to mush them up on, okay? Let's do this. I thought I had a fork here. Come on now, Shirley. You want to do this fast. Where's my fork? I bet that's a cup. But let me smash them first, okay? Flour all over my hands. Okay. I remember when I was a little girl and I was staying down at my sister Carol's house when she lived in Maryland. Her husband, Frank, came home. I'm telling stories then. And from the store, and he had gotten a really good deal on, I think it was like a crate of bananas. And they weren't too bad, but they were soft, you know. Well, my sister Carol is one of the best bakers. And she said, "Would you do this job?" And as a little girl, this was like fun. Okay, I can do that. But we did a lot of them, and she made a bunch of banana breads. I don't know what else she made with it, but I remember that. And I was pretty young. So I wonder, Carol, if you remember that. So let's see if this is a cup. Okay, get that in there. It's almost a cup. So one more little bit, a half a banana. Oh, and I love that little apple cake. It was very different, you know, because it isn't like super sweet. So you have to think of it as bread, not cake, right? And Thane tasted it and he goes, I make him taste things. He doesn't want to taste anything like that, but he's like, oh, but he's polite about it and he tastes what I make, you know. And he said that was actually better than I thought it was going to be. He said, that would be really good toasted. I said, yeah, it would be really good toasted. And get that in there. A generous 1 cup of banana. And then we're gonna do a half a cup of this sweetened condensed milk. And yes, I have a banana bread recipe that I really like. And I posted it. This is the 1/2 cup. I've posted it. Sweetened condensed milk. But it has sugar, shortening, all kind of things. This doesn't. And when he tasted the apple bread, I said, this doesn't have any sugar in it because I didn't put any sugar in my homemade applesauce. Now, if you use sweetened applesauce, you can have a little sugar in there, right? So let's stir this up. Oh, and I'm not going to use the little things because I have to portion things so that I don't have to cut them and I can just grab them and go. So I'm gonna make muffins out of them. And then that way you can freeze them, put one out on the counter when you're making your tea. I wonder if this will be as loose as the applesauce was. I don't think it is. So, you know what I might add, don't you? Tiny bit more of that milk, or even regular milk, I could. Because this texture is turning out dry, a little drier. So let's do this. Let's put, I'm gonna put that a little bit more in there for the moisture. Using up the can. Okay, let's see if that helps a little. If not, I might add a splash of regular milk. I think I might. I want to get it to that consistency that the other, so it was a generous 1/2 cup. If you're going to do this, like make it a little dash more. Because this looks better. Look, this looks like the other batter now, see? Okay, very good. So I'm going to spray these and get them in. I had cleaned up, so let me get this out. Spray this a little bit over here. My USA pan that I love so much. I've had it a long time. And this little thing too. Love it. And I think I need, see, I'm doing this after dinner just because I'm cleaning up, but I just want to take advantage while I had some of the things still out, you know. Okay, I'm just going to do like a little dollop. Now, do I want to do some nuts in this? Yeah, I think I do. You can put craisins in, you can put nuts. I put them on top last time. Maybe I'll tuck some down in. I want some plain, some not plain. Helen, you were saying that you measure everything like Nancy was measuring her meatballs exactly. I do. But this is why then I get everything out and cook. Because if I took time to measure everything, first of all, the kitchen would be more messy, wouldn't it? And second of all, it's not as pretty as yours with them all measured. She even measures her Buckeye, she said. Buckeye, you know, the cookie type of thing, candy. And meatballs, they're all exactly the same. It's just like, not I, said the cat, is what I told her. One more, can I get one more? I can get one more. There we go, look at that. 9 little beauties, and I still have some nuts out from earlier. I do like banana bread with nuts, don't you? I'm just gonna shove them down in there. Could I have done half the batter and then put the nuts in and started? Yep. Have you met me? I do everything cheaty and fast, you know? Let's see, one more. Okay, then this is what I do. Smash them down in there. And then I'm gonna bake them. I'm gonna still do the 350 preheated oven, and I'll let you know how they turn out. Ta-da! 14 minutes later, these are the banana ones. Now, what I didn't show you was, these are really hot. What I did was, you know, I put some nuts on top. Can you see that? Look how nice. And I sprinkled a little cinnamon sugar on them too. You know, the girl's gotta have a little bit. But other than that, they don't have any sugar in them. They're just good old little banana bread. And 14 minutes, that was all it took. You know, if you make banana bread, sometimes it's over an hour in the shape of a loaf pan. But I used to make really what were called Texas size, the Texas size pan for muffins. And I like that for cupcakes too. And what I would do was I would wrap them individually, put them in the freezer. And then when my kids were younger, they could open the freezer, like packing their lunch, grab one of those frozen. By the time they ate lunch, it was thawed out. And it was something a bit more healthy, you know, because I was careful how I made things back then for them. Not that they didn't have sugar, but, you know. But anyway, yes, it worked as far as substituting the applesauce in that 3-ingredient apple bread. Instead of applesauce, I used bananas. So there you have it. Yay!